Hi guys, so I decided to introduce you to my Phalaenopsis collection. I'm always talking about the Phalaenopsis and I'm always just like, they're just up on the shelf. I just brought them all down because I'm rearranging the Phalaenopsis shelves, and so I figured I'll introduce you to the whole bunch. I have about 17 Phalaenopsis currently. 16 are on the table. The only one not here is my Puchara, which is in the other bedroom, and he's just really ugly right now and he's recovering, so I'm leaving him out right now. But yeah, I currently have 17 Phalaenopsis, and I'm gonna introduce you to each one. So I'll start with Gigantea. He's a Phalaenopsis species, and he's endemic to the island of Borneo. There aren't many of these guys left out there in the wild. He grew this whole leaf, and then I accidentally, one of the other Phals fell on him while I was flushing the pots, which I never do, so that was not a bright idea. He's barely holding on right here. But he's one of my favorites. He's, I think, the most expensive one in my collection. I paid $75 for this guy, and he's a good size. I was gonna move him into a bigger container because he needs a bigger container, but right now, until he starts producing a new leaf, I'm afraid to touch him because I really don't want to damage him any further. And this guy is one of my favorites, and I'm dying to see it flower. He's a very slow grower. He's got a little bump right there. Let me see if I can get it to focus. He has a little bump right there coming out. Yeah, it's got a little bump right there. I don't know if that's going to be anything or nothing, but he's going back on the shelf right now. I'll show you guys a picture of the flower. This next guy is my Amablis. Amablis variation Fuga. He's also a species. He is crossed with himself, and he's from the Philippines. That's where he's native from. He's got these beautiful white flowers. He grew this leaf. He grew all these leaves right here in my care. He came in moss. I had him in moss, and then I switched him over to bark moss. And then in February, he got put into the semi-hydro, so he had a couple setbacks. And you can tell by the size of the leaves how he grew this first one. It was so small. This next one, it's a little bit longer. And then this is the last one he just did right now. And his root system, like, he's in here. Like, look at this. He is in here. He loves it. He loves it in there. So I'm just waiting for him to put out flower spikes. Let me show you a good picture of him. Look at that. He loves being in the semi-hydro. He's got great roots. So hopefully he grows a normal growth pattern, and he puts out a spike because I'm dying to see him flower. He's all white. He's completely white flower, and so he should be very beautiful, very elegant. This is my Phalaenopsis Mary. I just got her recently. I think she's gonna lose the bottom leaves, but that's okay. Put out this new leaf, and he's in the pot. I was gonna fix him a bit better in this pot, but he's stuck in there, and right now I don't want to disturb him, so I'm just letting him be for now. And Phalaenopsis Mary is a species orchid, and it's found in Sabah, Borneo, and all the way to the Mindanao Islands in the Philippines. This guy right here is my Sedirea Japonica. He's also a species orchid. He's putting out some new roots. He's currently working on a little leaf right in the center. Let me see if I can get you guys a close-up. I don't know if you guys can see it. Right down there, there's a little leaf just starting to poke through right there on that tip. And this guy is found in subtropical regions of southern Japan and Korea. I'm really looking forward to this guy growing. He's a bit slow grower, I think. He's taking his time, or that it's taking him a while to adapt, but I'm really looking forward to the blooms on this guy. This guy, I'm dying. This is Sogo Lawrence crossed with Shin golden ring. Oh my god, I can't even get the tag out. Look at that. These roots on this guy. He's a monster. Look at this. He is in here. Like he's just, he took to this. Look at that. You can't even, I'm holding him from the plant. He is in semi-hydro. These leaves, he just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. He definitely grew this leaf in my care. He's putting out this leaf, and I'm hoping he'll work on a spike sooner than later. Right now, he's got roots like you wouldn't believe. Look at this root. It curled all the way. Look at this. This root goes all the way here. It goes under here, and now it's going into the pot media. So he's loving it. He's got all these little roots, and then they find their way in. This guy got lost, but he'll figure it out. He's got amazing roots, and he's heavy. He's on the heavy side. He might have to go into a basket by himself. But I used to have a Sogo Lawrence. What was it? 1875, 70 something. And I love that plant. I had it forever. And then my mom watered it, and it got crown water, and it died. Yeah. Oh my god. I haven't been able to find a Sogo Lawrence since. And so this is the closest thing I was able to get, is this guy. The Shin golden ring. So I am so looking forward to when this guy decides to finally put out a spike for me. I would love to see these flowers. And again, he transitioned. He was in moss, bark moss, and semi-hydro since February. So any day now, I hope to get a spike. Any day. I can't even see under here. It's like a jungle. Alright guys, this is my Phalaenopsis Vio Vio Peloric form. And he grew this leaf in my care, and he's working on a new leaf right now. He's got loads of roots. He's putting out. No sign of a... Yep. No sign of a spike, just like the others. None of these want a spike. I'm hoping he loses these leaves eventually. Not in a hurry for him to lose them, but eventually he will lose them. They're not the prettiest of leaves, but it's alright. Looks like he went through some drama. See, look at that. Looked like he went through some drama a little while back. But even this leaf's a little... it's not the prettiest, but this new leaf he put out is much better. So much better. And then hopefully this new leaf right here develops normally as well. So this is a Vio Vio. This is a Phalaenopsis Vio Vio Peloric form. And what makes him special is that his crosses are Jungo Viotoris, and he's crossed with Phalaenopsis violacea. So he should have amazing color. He's going to be purple, and he should be fragrant as well. And he's my second. I have only 2 Peloric flowers in my collection, and I'm not too sure how I feel about Pelorics, if I like them or don't like them, but I got this guy, and I would like him a lot more if he flowered. This was one of my friend's orchids. She gave it to me. I think she got it at the Target on Queens Boulevard by our house. And this guy is amazing roots. Look at this root coming out right now. This guy, he put out this whole leaf and this leaf since I've had him. He was double pendant. So he had a spike there, here, and those spikes were like in flower, I think late November, all the way until I think July or so was when the last flower finally died off on this guy. But look at him. He's another big guy. And I guess he had some drama. He went through, because he had these big guys and he developed these smaller leaves. But now he's starting to develop big leaves again. So that's good. And he's got this nice guy right here. And you can see the colors on these leaves. It's a little cosmetic damage. But yeah, look at these roots. Lots of roots. Look at that root tip right there. He's fantastic. He's in here too. He's in here and he's loving the he's loving semi-hydro. This is a no ID Legato. That's the closest I've come to figuring out what he is. But there's not much information out there about Legato, and all the ones I see they're like peloric, or they have ruffled petals. The sepals are ruffled, and he doesn't have that, but he's got the same color. But yeah, he's loving it in here. Look at that root right in there. He's spectacular. I love this guy. He's just beautiful. He's the picture on my banner. I think the picture on my banner, I took that underneath the grow light. But he's just beautiful. I love his color. He's very understated and elegant. It's another guy. Look at his root. See that root? He developed that. This root comes all the way out here. It cracked itself, turned around, and is now coming down, and it's going in this way. So he's beautiful, and he's got little red underneath his leaves. This guy, but he's amazing. I love this guy. This guy's beautiful. She gave it to me because it was a no ID. But he's gorgeous. Sunburn. That happened at her house, not mine. This guy, I got him at Whole Foods. He is not a no ID because I know his ID. It's something like LY something unexcited. It's one of those complex hybrid things. I've been too lazy to make his tag. I'll put it on the screen. But look at this guy. It's another one. Look at this root. It goes here, over here, down here. Like the root just wrapped itself around, trying to figure out how to get into the ceramis. And it's inside. I don't even think you can see it. Yeah, look at that. It's in here. It ends down there. And I don't even think I can show you. You guys can see. Yeah, that's that root. It's just crazy root wrapped all the way down inside. And look at the roots inside. These are fantastic roots. This one is amazing. He's putting out more roots. He used to have a hot flower spike. He had an impressive flower spike on this guy, let me tell you. But he hasn't done anything recently. He's just been growing. He's got these ugly leaves. He had these leaves when he came. That leaf's gonna go. It's too low anyway. So, I'm waiting for it to go. That looks like nutrient deficiency, but none of the other leaves have it. Look at that. They're solid green. All of these. Look at this guy. Beautiful, shiny. Put out this leaf in my care. And it's just amazing and shiny. It's got this leaf. He's one of those kaleidoscope flowers. Yeah, these three leaves. He put out this leaf in my house. He did this leaf, and now he got this leaf. So he's amazing. Everybody has a kaleidoscope in their house, in their orchid collection. That's what I feel like. But yeah, if he ever decides to spike, I think it's going to be spectacular. Nice sized flowers, impressive display. But he's lazy. They're all lazy. Nobody wants to spike. They're just roots and leaves, roots and leaves for the longest. But he's a monster. He's another guy. Him and the Sogo Lawrence are, I think, my biggest orchids. And they're so unruly right now. I gotta face them so the light can fix their leaves right now. Yeah, this guy's huge. He's crazy looking.